Well, hi everybody, it's me again. Got something in the mail I want to share with you. A little package came. Christmas is early. My name is Kevin. I'm a solo driver for CRETE Carrier, and you're watching The Joy of Trucking. So hit the subscribe button and sit back and see what we got here. Hey, looks like we got the Garmin Instinct 2 Diesel Edition. It's a trucker's watch. Apparently it has all kinds of cool things on it. It monitors your health, like your heartbeat and your oxygen levels and stuff like that. It's connected to a GPS, so it monitors, when you're moving, when you're driving, so it keeps track of your driving time, lets you know when you should be taking a break pretty soon, makes suggestions about getting out of the truck and getting a little exercise, and you can connect to an app on your phone. It'll give you some suggested exercises, and lots of other cool stuff too that I was reading about. So I'm really looking forward to trying this thing out. If any of you are into that tech stuff, this will be a real treat. So what do we got inside the box here? I see the watch, carefully packaged in such a way that I have to be careful taking it out. Oh, nice. That reminds me of my dive watch. That silicone rubber band. Oh, and it is good down to what is it, 100 meters? So you don't have to worry about getting it wet. I could even go swimming with this thing. Look at that. Then we got a charging cord and a book of instructions, and I'm sure going to read that after I've played with it for a while. So I think what I'll do now is charge it for a while and then turn it on and see what happens next. So stay tuned. I got a review of some gear here. Look at it's the Garmin Instinct 2 Diesel Trucker's Watch. I want to let you know what I've learned about this watch. Now, we got this trucker's watch, right? And I thought, oh, what does that mean? It's got a picture of a truck on it or something like that, right? Well, actually, it actually kind of reminds me of my old dive watch. When I got certified like 25 years ago, I got a real nice watch that gave me like altitude, barometer, temperature. It gave me all the alarms and all that stuff. I went through 3 of those watches. I just kept looking for the same watch. Every time it wore out, I'd buy another one, and I went through like 2 or 3 bands on each watch because I love that watch so much. And now we got this watch, and I haven't had that dive watch in like 4 or 5 years. I really missed it. We got this watch, and it actually does twice as much stuff as my reliable, faithful, darling old dive watch. I mean, this thing, look at the face, right? You got the time, you got the date, you got up here is actually where you can set when you're driving, so it'll remind you to take your 30-minute break. Down there you got the sunset or sunrise time, you got the remaining battery. And when you charge this thing, you see on the back, you plug it in so it's rechargeable. You don't go buying batteries for it. It's good for, like, I don't know, the first time I charged it, I said it was good for 21 days. It just kept going and going. It's got a GPS, all right, so you can find out your position, and it can track you with the GPS. Like for activities, like if you run, you bike, you swim, you ski, you're doing workouts and stuff like that, you can track your progress and keep track of your workouts and your distance, your location. It's waterproof, like my old faithful dive watch, down to 100 meters, which is farther than you're going to go if you're a normal scuba diver. It gives you the altitude, barometer, your pulse. It's got an oxygen sensor, so it's keeping track of your health. It'll monitor your respiration. It'll monitor your sleep and stress levels. Come on. Also, the normal stuff, the time, the date, alarms, the stopwatch, but it'll also, when you use the GPS, it'll figure out what time zone you're in and set the watch, and then you can jump from different time zones, which I know is an issue if you're driving across the country. You're going west, you get an extra hour every day, but you're coming east, you're losing an hour. You might wind up late for your delivery or whatever. It's good to keep track of that. So all this cool stuff it does, and then there's more stuff, because then you can actually connect it to your phone. You get the Garmin app on your phone, right? And with the Garmin app, just the app and the watch, right? You line the 2 of them up. Now you got the app for your wallet, like, or whatever those things are. You can go use it instead of carrying cash. Your points, membership points at the truck stops, right? Like Loves and stuff like that. Set it up for that. Pay for stuff with your points. It'll tell you when there's weigh stations coming up ahead, so and you can set it for that. It will also recommend when you should get out of the truck and just move, do some, get out of the truck and shake your ass or whatever because you've been sitting too long. And then it'll recommend workouts. So like say it's, it's going to tell you, okay, here's some exercises you can do just in a truck stop next to your truck and blah, blah, blah. So it's tracking your health. It's keeping track of stuff, letting you know, you should get some exercise and here's some exercises to do, stuff like that. Then, okay, because with the Garmin app, you're also connected to other stuff, right? Like you got your Garmin headset, you got your Garmin GPS, stuff like that. It's going to tell you when weigh stations are coming up. It'll send you notifications on your watch, right? Synced with those other things. So all kind of amazing stuff. And it's programmed, like you can set up the displays. You can set up if you want to know your barometric pressure all the time or don't, or just tell me the altimeter when I ask for it, or monitor, or you can monitor your pulse or your rest and so on. Like it'll give you all this stuff in graphs and it'll track it over periods of time. Well, you can do 100 things with this watch. I've only used like not even half the stuff on this thing, but I think it's amazing all the other stuff that's available there. In general, just in general, it's very comfortable with the, the soft silicone bracelet. Look at all the holes here. So you can set it for different wrist sizes very easily. You don't have a distance of, like half an inch between holes on your watch band. Easy to find the right comfort. It's very practical. It's better than my old dive watch. It's programmable. It syncs with devices. It does a ton of stuff. I'm very happy with it. And you might want to think about getting one of these, especially if you're a serious trucker, because there's a lot of stuff on here that you can use to help you with your job. So, the Garmin Instinct 2 Diesel Trucker's Watch. All right, remember that. And you could probably see it at the truck stops. When you see the Garmin display, you look there, you'll see one of these. So if you're ever wondering what they do and if they're any good, there you go. All right, that's all I have to say about this for now. So thumbs up if you like the video, comments down below. Let me know if you got one and what you got out of this. If you think it was a worthwhile purchase and how much you use it. Hit the subscribe button and tinkle the notification bell, and we'll see you down the road. Bye for now.